Smackdown, January 9th in Berlin, was awesome. The show started off hot with Randy Orton returning. He already returned last week, but he started cutting a promo, but before he could even really get a chance to, Trick Williams interrupted him, and they actually had a pretty good promo, I think. And Trick Williams looked like $1,000,000, but they ended up fighting. Surprising, I know. And then Randy hit the spike DDT to Trick Williams. Then The Miz tried to take out Randy Orton, and he got RKO'd. This segment was great for everybody involved, I think, except The Miz, because he just got RKO'd. But I kind of really hope they don't have Randy Orton feuding with The Miz. I guess maybe if it's just like a temporary feud until he feuds with Drew McIntyre for the Undisputed Championship, or Cody, or whatever. If that's just a temporary thing, I think that's fine, but I really don't want him to have like a full program with The Miz. And that transitioned us right into Trick Williams versus Rey Fenix. They had a great match, but nothing too crazy insane. Trick Williams won by a roll-up. Phenomenal in-ring debut for Trick Williams and Rey Fenix. Doing Rey Fenix things, having great matches. Good for everybody involved. Then there was an interview with Byron Saxton and Damian Priest backstage. And Damian basically said, I won the feud with Aleister Black, and now I think I deserve to go after a WWE championship because that's the next step in this, or whatever. And then Drew McIntyre came in as soon as he said that, and they kind of just faced off and hinted at like the potentially running it back if Drew won the championship. Then there was a backstage segment with Julia, Nick Aldis, and Kiana James where Kiana James just kind of glazed her up a little bit before her match. Then it was Julia versus Alexa Bliss. Kiana James tried to interfere, and Lash Legend took out Alexa Bliss while the ref wasn't looking, giving Julia the win. And I think that is absolutely phenomenal for Julia and the stock of Julia. Beating someone of the stature of Alexa Bliss is huge for her, especially after her garbage first United States Championship run, which wasn't really her fault, but still, it hurt her stock for sure, and this was definitely a big help to her. Then there was a backstage segment with Jordan Grace, Nick Aldis, and Chelsea Green and Alba Fire. If I'm being honest, I don't really remember what they said. Probably just arguing, and then it culminated in a match. Jordan Grace versus Alba Fire right after that, and it was just a complete fucking squash match. Jordan Grace destroyed her, but then as Jordan Grace was leaving, Jade Cargill came out and cut a quick 30-second promo on her and just said, "I'm that bitch" at the end of it, hinting at a future match, and I would absolutely love to see this match. I think it would be great. Yeah. And I love that Jade is actually getting feuds with potential main eventers now and could have potential title defenses because she's had the championship for about 60 days, hasn't defended the title once. Again, not really her fault, but still hasn't defended the title. So I think this could be a really good start to reviving the women's main event scene on Friday Night SmackDown. Next up, we had a good match between the MFTs and the Wyatt Six, an 8-man tag match. We got the Eric Rowan and Tala Tonga mini match. That was pretty cool. Just slugging it out. That was pretty cool to see. The match ultimately ended while Solo took the lantern, like Uncle Howdy's lantern, and was distracting him with it, and that opened up the window for everybody on the MFTs to hit all their fucking finishers. And then I think Tama Tonga debuted a new finisher. It's like Will Ospreay's finisher in AEW. I don't know what it's called, but it's just like a sliding elbow to the face, like a sliding back elbow. Looked pretty cool. And Tama Tonga pinned Uncle Howdy. Next up, Carmelo Hayes had an interaction with Ilya Dragunov backstage, and he said, "I'm about to do my open challenge, and I would love for you to answer." Ilya basically said, like I told you, we'll face each other at some point, but not now. I'm going to go talk to Nick Aldis about something bigger, and that ultimately ended up being in a number one contenders match for the undisputed WWE Championship. So Carmelo held his open challenge, and it was answered by Shinsuke Nakamura. They had a great match, and Shinsuke basically targeted Melo's left knee the entire match, and for some reason, Carmelo Hayes took the knee pad, rolled it down, on purpose. I don't know why he would do that when he's getting his knee targeted. I don't know why you would expose it more and give it less padding and cushion, but Carmelo Hayes ended up retaining. He was going for the Kinshasa, and Melo countered it into a first 48, then a nothing but net, got the pin and won. Yeah, that's about it for this match. I'm so glad that that Carmelo Hayes is continuing the open challenge, and it makes me upset to know that when a heel wins it, they're probably just gonna end the open challenge, which would be really unfortunate because this is still one of, if not the best things on SmackDown for sure. And next up, we had an absolutely incredible main event, 3 stages of hell between Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre for the undisputed WWE Championship. And every last bit of me going into this match was like, Cody's their golden boy. They love him. They're too conservative. They're not going to put the title on Drew, even though he sure as shit deserves it more than Cody. And what a pleasant surprise we got. Jacob Fatu returned towards the end of the match and started attacking Drew. And then Cody's like, "What are you doing, man? That's my opponent." And then he started fighting with Jacob. And I don't know why the hell he would do that to himself. But while they were fighting, Drew wiggled his way out of the cage door and won the undisputed WWE Championship. Oh, man. His first real true title win in front of a live crowd. Both of his reigns, his first 2 reigns, started and ended during COVID, and then his third one was a 5-minute reign at WrestleMania where he got cashed in on by Damian Priest. But now he's finally holding it, hopefully for at least a month or 2. I don't think they're going to have him go into WrestleMania with it because I think they want to do Cody versus Roman 3, and they want that to be for the title. But if he could at least hold this to Elimination Chamber, I would love that. That would be awesome. A 2-month reign doesn't need to be super long. Yeah. I am just so happy and in shock and awe that they pulled the trigger on Drew McIntyre. And also for the 3 falls, the first one during the normal match, the turnbuckle got ripped off. McIntyre hit a low blow and then just 1 Claymore, and Cody was down for the 3 count. And then Cody hit his stupid, terrible looking splash off of a barricade in the crowd through a table. Cody, I hate that move from Cody. He just do a frog splash, man. He looks so stupid just jumping in the air and then fucking freezing. What? I don't. It's like a tsunami, but just worse in every way. But yeah, that's not the point. And then the third one, steel cage, obviously. Jacob Fatu costed Cody. This was another incredible SmackDown. That's back-to-back amazing SmackDowns. And I am really, really liking where this is going. And also, I am so sorry for this, but I forgot to mention by far the most important segment or match of the show. there was a segment backstage with Kit Wilson and Nick Aldis, and Kit Wilson was talking about how Matt Cardona is the definition of toxic masculinity, and Nick Aldis said, Kit Wilson wanted him to do something about it. Nick Aldis said, "Yeah, I'll do that. Just give me 1 second." And he went in his office and closed the door. Extremely disrespectful to the manliest man on the entire goddamn roster. I don't know how you can disrespect him like that. That is true toxic masculinity right there, in the words of Kit Wilson. The manliest man on the roster is not like Roman Reigns, not the final boss. He's a little bitch. Kit Wilson is the true alpha. He is a Sigma male. Okay? But yes, once again, I'm so sorry for getting the most important segment of the show. How stupid of me. But, yeah. New undisputed WWE champion, Drew freaking McIntyre. And I could not be happier. Thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments if you want. Like and subscribe if you want.